Hi everyone, it's Lana here. Welcome to my annual spring hairstyles video. Let's do some curly hairstyles for the springtime. I pretty much make one of these videos every year because I get so excited for the spring and summer months. My name's Lana Summer for a reason. It's because summer is my favorite season, so of course I had to create a spring hairstyles video for you. So these hairstyles are going to be great for curly hair. These are really easy and simple to do. They don't create tangles, and I know that these are not too intricate for curly hair. If you have curly hair like me, these are going to work great. If you have slightly curlier or less curly, they're also going to work great. I call them curly hairstyles just because I have curly hair and I know that they work for me. But if you're watching this video and you just want some hairstyle inspiration, then you can definitely take something from this no matter what your hair type is. These are just going to be easy to do on a spring morning, and we are definitely in the throes of spring. The sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and the baby animals are hopping around. It's so cute. So let's do some spring hairstyles. So for this first hairstyle, I'm going to separate the top and the bottom of my head, and I'm going to tie the bottom half of my hair away so that it doesn't get in the way. Then with this top section, I'm going to split it into three because you guessed it, we are going to do a very simple 3-strand braid. I really love the look of this for the springtime. It's giving coquette and it's just very, very easy to do. So I don't want to disturb my curl pattern too much, so I'm not going to brush my hair out for this. I'm not really stretching the curls too much. I'm allowing the curls to kind of sit in the braid. Do pull on it very slightly just so that you can make out the shape of the braid, and then when I'm done, I'm going to tie that with a simple hair tie, not a big chunky scrunchie, although you can do that if you like, and definitely not one of those rough elastics or anything. So now I'm just going to reshape the braid so that is how I like it, and I'm going to take out the bottom scrunchie and I'm going to decorate this with a bow. And that's why I used a simple hair tie, because I wanted the bow to be able to cover it, and that's the hairstyle. So let me know what you think. I think this is perfect and feminine and sweet for the springtime. I'm leaving my fringe wispy and untamed with this hairstyle, which I think just adds a layer of outdoorsiness and gentleness to this hairstyle, which I think perfectly encapsulates the springtime, and I just love it. So let me know what you think. For the next easy curly spring hairstyle, I'm going to split my hair down the middle, so I have to get my little cow's lick right there, and then I grab a chunk of hair near towards my parting, and I have to separate it first. Being gentle and paying attention to little tangles like that will really save you breakage and tangles, so definitely make sure that you just spend the time getting through those tangles gently. So when this section is free, I'm going to twist it and then clip it down with a little grippy claw clip. And then I take another section of hair about the same size just underneath the top section, I twist that as well, and then I clip that to the top section with another grippy claw clip. So it kind of looks like this. I really don't know how to describe this. Anyway, let's do the same thing on the other side. So you just need to take a section. I would say these are about 1 inch square, and then I'm twisting them around my finger and I'm twisting them towards my head as well. So I clip the first section down with that grippy claw clip, and then I take the next section and I also twist that and I attach that to the first one. So it kind of makes this running train, which it keeps your hair out of your face. It adds this kind of lift, so you just look very bright and sunny. So I really like this hairstyle. Okay, for this next hairstyle, I'm just shaking out my hair and I'm going to bring it all around to the back. So for this hairstyle, it is going to be another half up, half down. You know by now that I love half up, half downs. They're like my favorite style. So like always, I take the top half and I actually separate that out of the way and I tie the bottom half. And this is just to keep it out of the way because curly hair gets tangled very quickly and I just want to make things easy for myself. So this is just there temporarily so that it's out of the way and can't get stuck in the top half. Okay, so now that I have the top half, I'm then going to tie that into a regular hair tie. And then I'm going to loosen it a little bit because I'm going to do an inversion. So to do an inversion, you just need to separate the hair above the ponytail, make a little hole, and then you can flip your hair up and pull it through the hole. which point it should look something like this. So I'm just going to tug on that and just kind of make it look a bit neater, a little bit tighter, and then I'm going to release the rest of my hair and we're pretty much done. But I love to accessorize, so I'm just testing out which bows I like. I bought a pack of bows on Amazon, by the way. I have every single different color now, so I went with white for this one. Let me know what you think of this. It's just very simple, very easy. Again, another coquette take on a half up, half down hairstyle. You've probably seen me wearing these hairstyles on my Instagram. I've probably either worn these out or I posted one of the hairstyles as like a tutorial on Instagram. And by the way, if you want to see some more tutorials and you just want to see more about my life, then check out my Instagram. And also I've just launched another Instagram which is called Lana's Curls, and that one is solely dedicated to hair care and hairstyling, and it would mean the world to me if you could follow me over there. But my main page is Lana Summer, and that's where I post about my life, hair care, travel, lifestyle, everything. Let's get into the next hairstyle. So I'm starting with my hair down for this hairstyle, and I'm going to sweep all of my hair to the back of my head, and I'm going to start twisting that all in one direction. So for me, being right-handed, it's actually easier to twist it towards the left. I don't know why, but that might work for you as well. And then it's going to naturally start twisting in on itself, and you want to just go with that and keep twisting it and twist it upwards so that you have this kind of like cone shell shape. And then I'm going to put a little flower clip on top of that, and that's the hairstyle. It's the classic claw clip that has gripped our imaginations for years now, but I still love it. So that is kind of my spring up hairstyle. I just think it looks kind of classy, and obviously it's going to have a different vibe depending what clip you use. So with this pale pink flower clip, I think it's perfect for the spring. This next hairstyle is one of my spring favorites for this year. So I'm starting with my hair down, and I'm just going to fluff that out because we're starting fresh. And I'm going to tie all of my hair back using a regular hair tie, not a satin scrunchie, unfortunately, but I do just need this hairstyle to look very neat and crisp and put together, which is why I go for these skinny scrunchies. But they don't have any metal parts on them, and they're not made from that kind of sticky elastic, so they're not too bad for my hair. Just don't tie it too tightly and don't be too rough. So then, kind of like a hand's width down from that, I'm going to tie another hair tie, and it's going to look like this. I'm just going to loosen it, split it in the middle, and I'm going to do another inversion. So I'm going to flip my hair up and I'm going to push it down through the hole so that I have this kind of inversion. It kind of looks a little bit like a fishtail braid, but it's very, very easy to do. And then I'm going to decorate that with some more bows, of course. We are in the era of bows, so don't get mad at me, please. For the next hairstyle, I am once again requiring a middle part, which means I have to tackle this cow's lick at the front of my face. My hair is not designed for middle parts, but we make it work. So then I'm going to split my hair into sections because I want this section at the side and I want this on the other side as well. So I'm just taking this section in a straight line down toward my ear, and then with the hair at the back of my head, I'm just going to tie this out of the way for now. And then with the two side pieces, I'm going to tie these at kind of the top corners of my head, if you know what I mean, the top corner of your head. I know your head is round, but bear with me. So basically at the top to the side, I'm tying this with a hair tie, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So I am just gonna kind of brush my hair into this because I do want this to look a little bit sleeker than the other hairstyles have looked. So again, I'm tying this there, and I'm gonna tie these quite tightly as well. I think you can probably get away with tying these more loosely, but the hairstyle result will look a bit different. So once you have these two kind of bunchies on the side of your head, you're just going to need to bring these together in the middle and tie them together quite nice and high, kind of at the crown of your head. So that's what I'm doing there. And once again, I'm going to create an inversion. So we kind of have this ready-made hole there. So I'm just going to flip the hair down and up through the hole so that we get a really nice voluminous ponytail. You might just need to pull this so that it's sitting nice and tight there at the top of your head and creates a lot of volume. Then you can let down the bottom half, and that is pretty much the full hairstyle. So those have been my spring hairstyles. I really hope that you liked them. Please let me know which was your favorite hairstyle in the comment section down below. Let's start a little discussion about hairstyles. What would you like to see me filming next? Also, did you know that I wrote a curly hairstyling book? It's called Curly Hairstyles of Curlstagram. I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. You can find it on Amazon worldwide. It's also at Barnes & Noble. It is a curly hairstyling guidebook. It teaches you everything you need to know about the basics of curly hairstyling and gives you about 30 different curly hair tutorials. That's linked below. Definitely check it out. I would love it if you could thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out and it just means so much to me. Also subscribe if you want to see more from me, because I am kind of back to a regular posting schedule here on YouTube. I'm posting every week, and I have a summer hair care series coming up in May, so you don't want to miss that. So that is everything for today's video. I have loved spending time with you today. Have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.